Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
All right, Dream Cruise!
The Dream Cruise is back. That's right. Cue the fun, cue the horsepower. We'll have a live report coming up.
A big announcement on the vaccine front expected next week that could lead to employers issuing vaccine mandates all across the country.
We begin, though, here at 11 with breaking news just in from Detroit's east side, where a worker is shot by a former employee at a manufacturing business.
Yeah, police say a dispute over a purse led to the gunfire. Police are searching right now for 59-year-old Michael Watkins, believed to be driving a silver four-door 1994 BMW. Police say he arrived at the business on Mount Elliott near Conant around 7 p.m. and confronted a former co-worker. Then a dispute over a purse led to a shot being fired. Now, the bullet grazed the victim's face. In fact, he refused medical attention, but police are looking for 59-year-old Michael Watkins. Anyone with information should contact Crime Stoppers at 1-800-SPEAK-UP.
A big development tonight on the vaccine front, as the Pfizer vaccine could get full approval as early as next week. The New York Times now reporting the FDA preparing to grant full approval to Pfizer's vaccine coming up on Monday. In fact, full approval could pave the way for employers to issue a vaccine mandate. According to the new report, full approval for the Moderna vaccine could happen sometime in September.
Pandemic forced, look, the Mach 5. Pandemic forced the cancellation of a lot of big events last year, including the Woodward Dream Cruise. And this weekend, the event returns to Metro Detroit. Jason Colthorpe, live along Woodward. The cruise actually doesn't officially begin until tomorrow, but that seems of little matter on the Friday night before.
I'm sure you were saying something there, Devin, about the Dream Cruise, and it's underway. Believe me, we just have the rowdies left over here on Friday night. What a huge turnout, though, for the first night. It's really gone well, and yes, last year officially it was canceled, but a lot of these cars were out here, a lot of these people were out here, and this year the excitement is back.
It's a lot better. Everybody's ready to come out here and have some fun.
It's different every year, you know, it just gets better.
While many of the people out here along Woodward have been out here for the last few weeks, the Friday night of Dream Cruise weekend is still extra special.
You know, the cars get different, people from other areas coming out, I love it. I live out here basically for a couple weeks a year.
A little up the road in Pontiac is the inaugural Woodward Dream Show.
You know, it's nice to sit out here and watch a car pass, but if you see a really great car, you may never see it again. It may never come back around.
Hosted at the M1 Concourse, you'll find hot rods and muscle cars, of course, but also some of the more famous rides of all time.
KITT for easy reference.
Still, it's a weekend of reminiscing.
We both pulled the engine out, put it back in.
Old car stories.
I still got my original car, 36 LaSalle.
And traditions.
I don't know, it's just a lot of fun, and my wife hates riding in it.
Some of them brand new. You're having fun watching the cars?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a favorite that's gone by so far yet?
Uh-huh.
Which one?
The Mustangs.
Mustang like your dad's, right?
Oh, yeah.
Just like his dad's. The loud ones didn't bother him either. By the way, the car show, which is new this year, or the Dream Show, I should say, up at the M1 Concourse in Pontiac, that runs one more day tomorrow. And that'll be your last chance to see all those cool cars, which is kind of near and dear to my heart. I mean, you got the General Lee there, you got Kit from Knight Rider, the Cheech and Chong cars there. You may have seen the Bluesmobile, and I don't know if you know this, but that Bluesmobile's got cop motor, it's got cop shocks, cop tires, and it runs well on regular gas. But you'll have to fix the cigarette lighter. Of course, all of this is dependent upon the forecast, which we hope is going to be good. Let's check in with Paul to get a Dream Cruise forecast. Hey, Paulie.
Yeah, hey, Jason. We are looking pretty good. The biggest problem is probably going to be the heat and the humidity. Here's our map. In fact, here's Woodward Avenue, Ferndale to Pontiac. That's the Dream Cruise right there with the computer model starting at noon. Lots of sunshine through the morning hours, becoming partly cloudy in the afternoon. And as you can see, there could be a spotty 1 or 2 showers that pop up, just like we've seen the past couple of days, but most of us will not get one. And again, we need to keep those away from Woodward. And through the evening hours, that's pretty much the case. Just stays warm and muggy and probably dry. So here's the temperature forecast. Now, the actual high temperature temperature is going to be in the upper 80s, about 88 degrees. The humidity making it feel more like 90 or 91. But if you're getting out in the morning, it's already going to be well into the 70s by mid-morning, well into the 80s by early afternoon. And even in the evening, the peak of the Dream Cruise, as far as I'm concerned, still going to be in the upper 70s or so with a lot of humidity around. So really almost a perfect night for the Dream Cruise. Perfect day, perfect night. We just got to keep those showers away. I'll be back with the rest of the weekend forecast coming up in just a few minutes. We'll see you then.
Paul, if you are heading out to the Dream Cruise tomorrow, you might want to pay attention to some traffic changes. The east and west I-696 ramps to I-75 north are going to be closing this weekend. Starting tomorrow at 5 a.m., the eastbound ramp is going to close. The westbound ramp will close Sunday at 4 a.m. Monday, a single lane of I-75 south will be shut down from Coolidge to Livernois, all to repair a barrier wall. But keep it in mind as you're out and about this weekend, the work is expected to be completed just before Labor Day weekend.
Late garbage pickup has really been a big issue in several communities. In Livonia, in fact, for the last 2 days, someone, though, unexpected, has been working the back of the garbage truck, trying to get a firsthand understanding of what some of the issues are. Mara McDonald is live in Livonia tonight. And Mara, in this case, it's not an undercover boss.
No, Sandra, it is not an undercover boss, but it's probably the last person you'd expect to see on the back of your garbage truck. Let's just say could be someone you even voted for. The guy sporting the Old English D, he's not usually the loader on this route, but he's keeping pace with Sam, who is a pro. For 2 days, Livonia City Councilman Rob Jonai Donovic has been picking up trash, dealing with garbage bags not properly at the curb so they explode, and the loaders have to pick up the mess. The whole experience.
I hear people's concerns. I understand people are frustrated about trash pickup being delayed. So I felt it was important for me to kind of get a better understanding of what these people are going through.
It's not something that's typical that members of an elected body ask to go work on the back of one of our trucks.
Two major issues are plaguing the garbage industry. It's hard to find help, despite bonuses and upgraded hourly wages, and needed parts for these trucks because of COVID supply chain issues are not available.
Now they're working longer hours. They're picking up more trash because people are at home due to COVID, and they're doing it with half the labor.
While he sweat through 2 days of garbage pickup, there were some benefits.
People were so nice. I didn't expect that. People were passing out candy bars, ice cream bars, water, sandwiches.
It made Donovic feel pretty great about his community. Now, as far as how good of a job he did.
He did an excellent job.
Back here alive, why did the councilman do such a good job? Likely because he's Army National Guard. He's been deployed in the Middle East, recently returned from that tour. He's clearly in shape to do it. And probably most people in Livonia didn't even realize he had been deployed simply because they had their council meetings virtually and he'd log in from wherever he was in the world. We're live in Livonia tonight. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
All right. Thank you, Mara.
New video tonight of a vehicle wanted in a deadly shooting on Detroit's east side. Happened this afternoon near Hayes and East State Fair. Police tell us men were traveling north on Hayes in a red car when someone in a passing gray Chrysler 300 shot at them, and one man was killed. Others in the vehicle were wounded and taken to the hospital. No word on a motive, but police are trying to track down that vehicle.
President Biden addressed the nation today on the U.S. evacuation efforts underway in Afghanistan. The president now facing mounting criticism over the chaotic withdrawal and also growing questions about his assertions the collapse of the Afghan government was unavoidable. Thousands of Americans remain in the country ahead of the August 31st deadline to exit.
There'll be plenty of time to criticize and second guess when this operation is over. But now, I'm focused on getting this job done. But let me be clear. Any American who wants to come home, we will get you home.
As the evacuation of Afghanistan continues, Governor Whitmer releasing a statement tonight, reading in part, as Afghan families flee violence and political persecution, it's our duty and honor to welcome them with that fundamental Michigan spirit of friendliness. The state of Michigan embraces the opportunity to welcome Afghan families as they find a new home to begin their lives. Right now, there are about 5,000 U.S. troops helping in the evacuation effort at the Kabul airport. Still ahead here at 11, a shooting rampage at a Lake Michigan pier.
what police are saying about what was apparently a random attack.
Plus, a Jeep suddenly breaks loose from a trailer. Coming up new tonight, the moment a Good Samaritan jumped into action to stop it.
But first, a 20-year veteran of the Detroit Police Department now suspended after being charged with sexual assault of a fellow officer. Disturbing allegations next.